Pope on St. Stephen's Day, God forgives always and everything. During his Angelus address for the feast of St. Stephen, the first Christian martyr, the Holy Father invites faithful to ask themselves whether they take interest in and pray for those being persecuted for their faith today. The Lord always forgives in His infinite mercy. Pope Francis gave this comforting reminder to the faithful on the feast of St. Stephen, 26th of December, during his Angelus address at noon. Hours earlier, the Pope had opened a holy door and celebrated Mass at a Roman prison, after having opened the holy door at St. Peter's Basilica on 24th of December, officially inaugurating the Jubilee of Hope. The Holy Father recalled that today, the day after Christmas Day, the liturgy celebrates St. Stephen, the first Christian martyr, who was stoned to death, and is told in the Acts of the Apostles account detailing his martyrdom, Stephen, while dying, prayed for his killers. The Pope marveled that, at first sight, Stephen seems to be helplessly suffering violence, but in reality, as a truly free man, he continues to love even his killers and to offer his life for them, like Jesus on the cross. In this way, the deacon Stephen, who the Holy Father commended had imitated the Lord's mercy and love even at his moment of death, appears to us as a witness of that God who has one great desire, that all men be saved and that none be lost. That all men be saved, Saint Stephen, the Pope observed, is a witness to our Father who wants good and only good for each of His children, always, who excludes no one, who never tires of seeking them out and of welcoming them back when, after having strayed, they return to Him in repentance. The Father, Pope Francis took a moment to point out, does not tire of forgiving. Remember this, God always forgives, and God forgives everything. The Father does not tire of forgiving. Remember this, God always forgives, and God forgives everything. Unfortunately, even today, he decried, there are, in various parts of the world, many men and women who are persecuted, at times, even to death, because of the gospel. What we have said about Stephen, he stressed, applies to them too. They do not allow themselves to be killed out of weakness, nor to defend an ideology, but to make everyone participants in the gift of salvation. First and foremost, he recalled, they do this for the good of their killers, and they pray for them. Blessed Christian de Church, a martyr of our time, has left us a beautiful example of this. He was one of the 7 beatified monks of Tepairan, who were martyred in 1996 during the 10-year civil war in Algeria.